My mom got it at some
last two
giveaway. Look at this thing. It's got a magnet, and it's from Key West, Florida. This was at a dollar store. Debbie brought me back a dollar store souvenir.
I respect that.
I'm just kidding. I love you, Debbie. She's gonna be like, never buying him again. What are we drinking today?
Today we've got Wild Range Brewing Company's IPA.
Okay.
And here's what the little copy says. I love this. So this little guy here with the wolves, it says, "Don't you dare miss it. Mr. Wolf and his semi-trained carnivores will be at the fire pit at midnight." I'd watch that show.
What is this an HBO show or is this a Showtime show?
Well, it looks like it's a live show where this man has semi-trained carnivores and there's a fire pit that they're at.
Yeah, that's terrifying.
Yeah. Once wild, always wild. Well, that's why they're semi-trained, because once they're wild, you can't fool me twice. Can't be done.
If fool me, we can't get fooled again.
Have you guys ever had this? I've never in my 32 years on this planet, Corey, I've been drinking beer for 31 of them. I've never had Wild Range Brewing Company.
Does yours have floaters? Look at this.
Sometimes they have that, you know how it's like a, yeah, sometimes that's okay.
Hold yours up to the light. Whoa, that's nothing but floaters, bro. Whoa, look at the bottom of mine, dude. It looks like I got,
oops.
What is that thing that Cartman, he jerks off people in the alleys to get them?
Yeah.
I've got the semen. Wow, that's a lot of semen you got there, Cartman. Yeah, I bought all that I could at this bank, and then I got the rest from this guy Ralph in an alley. That's cool. Yeah, and the sweet thing is, the stupid ass didn't even charge me money for it. He just made me close my eyes and suck it out of a hose.
Does yours have them?
I was trying to see if I had them in.
What the hell?
Yours only has it.
Yours is bone dry.
Bone dry. Hey, you got some whoa, you got some serious float. I think that's the hops and or barley. Maybe some malts, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's all safe to say. You'll be fine.
Yeah, it's just extra nutrients.
What do you think of the beer?
Beer, let me give it another. I was so
worried about dying?
Oh, that's interesting. It's not my favorite IPA, but it's, you know, IPAs, I love IPAs, so I'm not gonna taste one and probably think it's bad.
Right.
But this isn't my favorite, but it's not the worst in the world. I don't know if the floaters make a difference or not.
I don't know, 6.9% Rochester, New York. Nothing good happens in Rochester.
Only the garbage plate. You know, my fat groomsman buddy, Tommy Burns?
I love Tommy Burns.
Natty me.
Is this it?
Yep. Good. He's from Rochester. I've gone to visit him, and that's
some
the
might
one
call
thing I
him
get.
Butters.
Yeah, some call him Butters.
Yeah.
We got 2 South Park references in one episode. That's unbelievable.
Boy, oh boy, really great work, bitches.
In the intro, that's, you know.
In the intro, yeah. Haven't even taken a bite of food.
Finally.
Oh, he's licking his dick.
No, that was his leg.
He was getting close.
Well, you're just
He was
obsessed with
working
dog
his
dicks
way
and
there.
dog buttholes.
That's true.
All right, today, ladies and gentlemen, you know, we've been on this kick lately of trying off-brand Hot Pockets. I think Hot Pocket was the first of the game to take a pocket and fill it full of meats and cheeses and depression.
I got an idea. How about we fill a Pop-Tart with nasty meat?
And today we went to Aldi and we got Bremer's classic handhelds 2 sandwiches, pepperoni pizza hot stuffed sandwiches.
They look pretty good. For
Look how thick these Ronies are.
Yeah, I'm doubting it. I'm doubting that that's the same quarter-inch thickness of the pepperonis we're gonna eat.
I think they're kind of saying like the ones that are in there are cut from that. Because there's no way this is fooling.
Yeah.
That's how big they are? Awesome, I'm gonna get these.
Yeah.
These were a great price. I think we seriously bought like 4 weeks worth of brew and review stuff and it was like free.
Yeah, all these is like that.
It's so inexpensive. So I'm excited to try this today. We air fried these. We don't mess around with the microwave or the toaster oven. We go straight air fryer.
All day.
Let's go for it. Cheers.
Okay.
Good flavor.
That's a decent flavor. I don't like to look at it.
Well, don't. I don't, you know?
I feel like the cheese in Hot Pockets is melted. I have just like lumps. I don't like that there's lumps I can see.
I like the
hot.
crispiness of the crust.
It's a good crust. I'm getting no pepperoni so far.
I'll be fair though to you, like you should be able to look at your food when you're eating it. Shouldn't be one of those things where you're like, oh, it's great if you don't look at it. Like, it's not okay.
So they don't have any of those pepperonis in here? You just have them on the box?
I think they're literally like mutilated and put in here. There's like pepperoni flavoring. There's not pepperoni in here.
I always liked when I used to get I was telling Sean, I used to get Hot Pockets a lot. When I was in the military, I ate them like every day. I'd always get the pepperoni ones. And I used to like that they'd have whole chunks of pepperoni in there.
I did too.
I'd get them, I'd nibble them with my teeth, and I'd pull them out and hold it while they cooled down, and I'd go.
You did have to do that. When you took a bite of a Hot Pocket from a microwave, you'd have to like kind of slide it out and let the air hit it. and then you could eat it. That's really funny. Also, all your guys' tax dollars are going so he can have income to buy Hot Pockets. So shout out to the U.S. military.
That's right, that's right. Thank you for paying for my college and letting me travel Europe for a couple years and get just blacked out almost daily.
Now look at what he
Your
started.
taxes at work.
This is probably a lot for you to handle.
A bunch of people just quit paying taxes.
People are
like, no, I'm done, I'm out.
People are watching this video like this.
It's so sad. I'm making little short films called Jizz Baby.
Yeah.
Like, Come on.
He got a sketch comedy start in the military, so you guys helped that, you know?
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. This is fine.
I think it's fine too. It's for me, it's all like aesthetics and prep. Like, I just don't like to look at it, and I don't like that I can't actually, like, I don't feel like I'm eating actual meat. Like when it's chopped up so finely, I like having the meat, and I like being able to look at it a little bit. Like, you already can't barely look at Hot Pockets.
It's hard.
This is harder to look at than a Hot Pocket.
I know.
But I agree, the taste, if I'm going off, if I was blindfolded, taste alone, it really wasn't that bad. And like you said, this crust is actually pretty good.
Maybe going forward, I just always blindfold you when we're eating.
Yeah, dude.
You guys fine with that?
I feel like I like the other Hot Pocket ones better.
So if you guys know, like, basically what we're getting at is, like, no one's been able to, like, make a better Hot Pocket than Hot Pocket.
Were the other ones not as good too? I have a bad memory.
We didn't like them like we, like the consensus in the last video, remember this? How do you, I mean, I know we don't have a Hot Pocket sitting next to us, but your general thought of those, this is pretty damn similar. The seasoning is nice on the outside, I'll give you that.
I agree with you, it is pretty similar. But I kind of, are you getting any vibe? I kind of thinking I like the Hot Pocket flavor better.
I think I do too. Consensus on that was Hot Pockets are better.
Oh, interesting.
Patreon shout out, Patreon shout out, Patreon shout out. Dude, that's right. People that donate to the show every month.
The real heroes.
There's a lot of you guys have signed up, been donating. My dad recently, he doesn't need to be giving us money. Like, my dad is allowed, he's given me so much money in my life, he's allowed to just like watch the videos. He bumped up from $5 to $10.
That's so respectful.
My dad should not be giving me $10 a month to make these videos.
Big Ron.
But Ron went from getting a shout out in a video to now being eligible to do the monthly hangouts, because we do a monthly hangout.
Yeah, he probably just wants to hang out. He misses you, bro.
I know, he lives in Florida, so be like Ron Ely.
He better come out the next hangout. I'm gonna be pissed.
Oh, he will. He will. I mean, he loves that stuff. So shout out to Ron and everybody who's bumped up from one tier to the other because you want more perks. That's just like that recently happened, so I want to give him a shout out because I don't think I tell him enough. Like, thanks for actually spending money on this. Like, you don't need to do that. You know what I mean? So shout out to Ron and shout out to everybody who's done that from tier to tier. I call you guys tier jumpers. Maybe be like
I like that.
Be like probably be like a sequel to the movie Jumper with Hayden Christensen and the girl from DOC.
Sounds like a happy version of Tier Jerker.
Rachel Bilson, is that her name? Yeah, so shout out that. Patreon.com/number 6 with cheese. Sign up and we say your name no matter when you sign up. So thank you guys so much. All right, Eric McCluskey, drum roll please. Thumbs up and thumbs down on whether or not you liked, you enjoyed, you'd probably get again the Bremer Pepperoni Pizza Hot Stuffed Sandwiches. Oh! I would never get this again.
Yeah, me neither. Just because Hot Pockets are better.
There's better imitations. This is probably the lower rung of the imitations.
Yeah, and it's not so bad. Like, if you go out and get
soupy,
these,
bro. It's soupy in here.
It wasn't the worst thing in the world.
No.
Like all my points I made earlier, I just want to be able to actually taste the meat. I want thick chunks of meat. I don't want it to be ground up so thin that it feels like I'm just having sauce and cheese.
Right.
And the cheese was like these clumps. Like, you see this little white clump.
Yeah, man, I don't look
even
at it. Stop looking at it. I told you to stop looking at it.
Yeah, I don't like looking at it.
He keeps
Look
looking
at these chunks of cheese, dude. It's just not very, it's not very appealing or appetizing. So yeah, I wouldn't get that again. Nice shot.
There's just better imitations. I mean, if you can't afford Hot Pockets, then like, don't
talk down to our fans.
Don't be getting these. What I'm saying, these are probably 50 cents less. If you can't afford these or Hot Pockets, just don't worry about it.
If you can't afford those, can I
of course.
I think then you should, can they hit you up and you send people 50 cents if they can't afford Hot Pockets?
Fine. My Venmo is Sean. I'll send you 50 cents. If you truly cannot afford Hot Pockets, and you have to get these, I will send you 50 cents.
I hope.
Can I say, can I cap it at 10 people though? I don't have just that much money.
This seems like a lackluster, like, man, the beer was just average, the food was just average.
And you were average.
And I was just average.
No, I'm just kidding.
No, I was, because
I'm
battling a cold. That's what happens.
Yeah, you want a cold is better than Karl Malone in his prime.
You know what the best thing about this episode was?
What?
The shirt I'm wearing.
Yeah, Soul of Sam's new album.
Soul of Sam's new
I like all the
album.
green olives, by the way.
Love it. You can buy it with a cookbook. I bought it with the cookbook. Cost extra, but
one of our favorite rappers.
I love it. I love it.
He gives a cookbook with his album what a cool thing. Let's go ahead and get out of here and say the signature phrase that sold a lot of t-shirts in this world. What a world we live in. Sure, I'll have a drink. Go buy me some regular hot.
Leave me alone.